to Maths Live. I've already got some shout outs. I've got Sam in Nottingham, I've got Zoe, I've got Hallie Beth, there's a few more coming up. Welcome to Maths Live, especially if you're new today. I know that Holly's recommendation is sort of blowing up my page a little bit, so it's great. Thank you for joining in if you're new. My regular people thinking, what? This is a different starter to usual. Normally we do a recap from yesterday. I'm doing a little bit of a different starter just because we have new people, but also yesterday's lesson links really closely with today's lesson, so I'm going to do more of a thorough revision for that before we move on. So, quick starter, can you list all the prime numbers between 10 and 30? I'll do some more shout outs, then I'll be back in a minute. Super. Hi Harry in Nottingham, hi Ella in Gloucester, hi Ariana in Manchester, hi Katie, hi Callum in Kent, your first lesson, welcome. Hi Emily, age 10, and Isabel. Hi Aidlin, hi Riley in Rugby. Hello Liam in Bookshop, one of my regulars. Hi Amelia. Hi Emily, whose birthday is on Sunday. Happy birthday for Sunday. Hi Rio. Hi Hattie, watching for the first time. Hi Gabby in Belbroughton. Hi Finley in Bookshop Village. Hi Harneck in Coventry, welcome back Harneck. Hi Katie, welcome back Katie. Hi Annabelle in Bloxham. Hi Keenan in Norwich, welcome back. Hi Heidi in Broughton, welcome back. Hi Amelia in London, welcome back. Hello Maya. Hello, nice, thank you for joining in. Hi Frankie in Cheltenham, your first lesson. Hi Elliot in Stoke. Matthew and Kate on the Isle of Man. And a special hello to Holly herself. Thank you very much, Holly, for shouting out. Right, let's get started. I'm going to have so many shout outs today, I'm going to lose my voice, I think. So I will try and shout out as much as possible. Normally I'm used to just doing a few through the lesson, but I know you're super eager, especially when you're in a new lesson, so that's absolutely fine. Just to tell you about myself, obviously you know my name is Steph, and I think like Holly, I want to make learning fun. I love being a teacher. I want to help as much as possible during this lockdown. You will see me trying to obviously teach you trying to be as clear as possible. Obviously I teach a range of different topics for a range of different people watching. Some of you are 11 years old, some of you are 7 years old, and I've got to try and teach the same thing to all of you. So I do get feedback saying, oh, that was a little bit tricky, and I'll jump up and I'll try and show you a different way. I make mistakes while I'm doing my lesson. There was a really good one on Wednesday that everyone was saying, Steph, the answer isn't 16, it's 17. And I thought, gosh, aren't you guys amazing that you're spotting things that I'm getting wrong? So please relax. Obviously you don't have to join in, but if you want to join in, you can be as enthusiastic as possible, putting down your answers on the screen. If you just want to sit and watch, that's absolutely fine. I'm just here to help you. Okay, I'm your online teacher. So, prime numbers, between 10 and 30, prime numbers. Oh, to be honest, I don't like prime numbers. It's one of those weird things that's in the primary curriculum that I don't think we really need to apply to real life, but you've just got to have a go at them. You're asked to know the prime numbers up to 100. I don't know all the prime numbers up to 100. I can't just shout them out. There is a way of working them out though. We know a prime number is only its own times table and 1. So it's not in, so say if you have, I don't know, a number, say 9, we know 9 isn't a prime number because it's in the 3 times table and the 9 times table and the 1 times table. We know 7 is a prime number because it's only in the 1 times table and the 7 times table. But we're doing 10, 30. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm literally going to write them all out because I can then show you a way of checking them off. I know you don't always have the opportunity to write all these out, but it's a different method that I want to show you. So, prime numbers. Prime numbers can't be an even number because all even numbers are in the 2 times table. So immediately we can get rid of any number that is even. So that is a big jump already. Look at all the numbers we're getting rid of. So no even number, okay, apart from 2, which is a special one, is prime. So now we're left with so many fewer numbers. Now let's go through each number and think, is it in any other times table? 11, right, it's not in the 2s, it's not in the 3s, not in the 4s, not in the 5s, not in the 6s, 7s, 8s, 9s, 10s, no. So 11's a prime number. 13, 13's, 3s, 4s, 5s, no, 6s, 7s, no, 8s, 9, it's a prime number. 15, 15, it's not in the 2s, it's in the 3s. It's in the 3s, bye bye 15, you're not a prime number. 17, so again, you just do this systematically each time. Is it in the 3s, 4s, 5, 6, 7? No, it's a prime number. 19, is it in the 3s, 4s, 5s, 6, 1, 6, 6, 2, 6, 12, no. 7, 7, 14, 21, no. Prime number. 21, it's not in the 2s, 3s. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. 7 3s, 21. Not a prime number. 23, ooh, 23. So 3s, no. 4s, no. 5s, no. We know 5 ends in 5 or 0. 6, 1, 6, 6, 2, 6, 12, 3, 6 are 18, no, 24. 7s, no. 8, no. Prime number. 25, we know that's not a prime number, it's in the 5 times table. 27, so 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, it's in the 3s. And 29, so not in the 3s, not in the 4s, not in the 5s, not in the 6s, not in the 7, 14, 21, 28, no, not in the 7s, 8s, 9s, no. So there you go. Let me just see, have a look at your answers. 11, 13, 17, 19, 21, 23. Well done, Aidan. I can't see everyone's topic. Just remember to read the question carefully. 10 and 30. Some of you are incredibly enthusiastic and did from 0 to 30. Well done. Always read the question carefully. Right. This week, me and my crew, my regulars, we've been learning to calculate fractions. On Monday we were learning about equivalent fractions. On Tuesday we converted between mixed numbers and improper fractions. On Wednesday we added and subtracted fractions. Yesterday we multiplied fractions, and today we're going to divide fractions. But I want to do a little recap first, because multiplying fractions, weirdly, is quite similar to dividing fractions. So I'm going to put 2 multiplying fractions questions up. I'd like you to give them a go. If you're not sure, if you weren't in yesterday's lesson or you haven't learned it yet, don't worry, just wait, I'll model it to you, and then you might actually be able to have a go at today's lesson. So, 2 questions for you. Question 1, I would like you to do 2/3 times by 1/5. And question 2, I'd like you to do 7/8 times by 4. Have a go while I have a look at the feed, see how everyone is. Oh wow, well done guys. Super. I can't keep up with all the comments. There's 100 people watching. What? That's amazing. Hi Jessica, first lesson in Hertfordshire. Hello Maxwell. Brilliant. Thank you Liam for getting so excited about how many people I'm watching. Hi Caitlin and Grace and Solihull. Oh, well done on those people having a go at the prime numbers. Hi Ethan, who's 7 years old. Hi Macy. Hi Braden in Rugby. Hi Rio. Hi Amelia. Hi Catherine in Northamptonshire. Hi Ayu, age 8. Hi Millie in Somerset. Hi Harley in Bedfordshire. Hi Beatrice in High Wycombe. Hi Amelia in York. Okay, all right, lots of people giving them a go. Oh bless, all my regular watchers are getting all excited about how many people are taking part. It's amazing. Right, if you haven't tried multiplying fractions before, it's weirdly quite easy. Because you think, right, well, fraction and then a multiplication and another fraction, what do I do? Actually, you just go straight across. So you obviously your answer is going to be a fraction. So you just multiply the numerators. So 2 times 1 is 2. And then 3 times 5 is 15. Yeah? That's what you do. That's the method to go across. The only trick is you need to try and simplify your answer if possible. When you're in year 5 and year 6, normally you're asked to simplify. The question will say, give your answer in its simplest form, and that's when you need to make it into its smallest part. When you're in secondary school, you're expected to do it without being asked. If you're not sure about simplifying fractions, I do have a previous lesson on it if you want to search for it on my page, but I will try and model as much as possible. Can we simplify 2 over 15? What do you think? We can't, can we? Because 2 doesn't divide into 15. Okay, so we can't actually get any smaller than that. Now with this one, you might be thinking, well, there's a fraction, but this isn't a fraction, this is a whole number. So do I multiply the 4 by the 7 or the 4 by the 8? What do I do? We need to change 4 so that it is a fraction. So what we do is we make it 4 over 1. Why on earth, Steph, do you make it 4 over 1? Because, as a fraction, 1 over 1 is 1 whole. Yeah? If you get 1 out of 1 in a test, you've got all of them right, okay? So 4 out of 1 is basically 4 lots of that. So that equals 4. Okay? If you had the number 7, if it was 7, you would just do 7 over 1. If it was 10, it would be 10 over 1. Okay? But we're doing 4, so we make our whole number 4, so it's over 1. It still means a number 4, we just change it into a fraction, and then we can do the same method. The 7 4s are 28, 1 8 is 8. Oh, improper fraction here. Oh, so this is going back to the other day's lesson as well. Right, it's an improper fraction. How can I make this into a smaller fraction? Right, to make it into a smaller fraction, how many 8s are in 28? 1 8 is 8, 2 8s are 16, 3 8s are 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So 3 and 4 are 8, which actually equals 3 and a half. So that isn't the answer in its simplest form, but if you got this, that's fine, okay? Because you're remembering the methods, okay? You're getting the hang of the method. Moving on to today's lesson. So, dividing fractions. And when I described it, I put a note on to parents each week saying what the topics are. And I described this lesson as one that the questions look so scary. Because division can be, I think, the most, out of adding, subtracting, multiplying and dividing, I think division can be the scariest one. But again, if you just take the steps really slowly, it's actually not too bad. What I do is I put a set of 3 challenge questions up at 10 o'clock each morning before this lesson. But don't worry, I always recap them in the middle of the lesson. First of all, I'm going to do some modelling for you. So don't worry, you don't need to catch up, you don't need to answer them before I do. I'm showing you the method, and then you'll have lots of opportunities to challenge yourself. So, a quarter divided by 2. Okay, so you're thinking, right, well, how do I split a quarter into 2 parts? A good way to imagine it is actually having, that's what we know a quarter looks like that. Okay, I always go back to pizzas in my lesson, always. I go home, later on I always want a pizza. So we've got our shape and we split it into a quarter, we know what a quarter looks like. We are halving the quarter. Okay, so it's now that. Now if you halve the quarters, how many do you have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So half of a quarter is 1/8. 2 things to remember. The numbers need to link, so 2, 4 and 8 link. But if you're dividing a fraction, the answer always has to be smaller. 1/8 is smaller than 1/4. If you were hungry, you'd rather have a quarter of a pizza than an eighth of a pizza, yeah? So here's the actual method. This is what you should actually do. So if you've got a quarter and you're dividing it by 2, this is what you do. So you put it over 1, just like we did earlier when we were multiplying. But the nice thing about dividing fractions is that we don't actually divide. We don't actually divide. What we do is we change this into a multiplication. But because we've changed this into a multiplication, it's caused a flip, okay? And it spins this fraction around upside down. And now, as you can see, it's gone into a multiplication problem. So 1 times 1 is 1, and 2 times 4 is 8. Look! We have the same answer. I'll show you again. We might have 2 fractions this time. You might be asked to divide 2/5 by 1/7. And you think, well, how do I do that? We don't use the dividing symbol when we're dividing fractions. We change it into a multiplication. But because we changed it to multiplication, it spins the second fraction around. So the 1/7 becomes 7/1. And then we just do the multiplication sum. So 2 times 7 is 14. And 5 times 1 is 5. We could simplify that. Don't worry, I'm not going to. I'm just, again, it's the method, it's the technique, it's the skill. This is a completely different skill. I want you to remember the method of dividing fractions today. I'll show you another one. So I might have 4/10. I'm dividing it by 8. Right, it's a whole number. So I'll put it over 1. Bingo, first bit done. We don't use a division symbol when we're dividing fractions. We change it to a multiplication, but when we change it to a multiplication, it spins the second fraction around. So it becomes 1/8. Only the second fraction doesn't spin the first one. Just imagine that division symbol's gone whoosh, and it's changed into the multiplication, and in that whooshing, it's spun it around. And then we do 1 times 4 is 4, and 10 times 8 is 80. Okay, we can simplify that. If we divide the top and the bottom by 4, that's 1/20. Okay, that would be your smallest answer. So, I'm going to put the 3 challenge questions up. So if you have seen them and you've had a go, this is an opportunity to check your answer from my modelling. If you haven't seen them and you want to have a go, great, I'll put them up and I'll give you a minute to have a go. So 2, 3. My first question was, have a pizza. So here I want you to have a pizza. And then I'd like you to halve your pizza. And I'd like you to halve it again. And then I'd like you to tell me what fraction is remaining. So get a pizza, halve it, and then half that half again. What fraction do you have left? Question 2, I was trying to give you some help. So my question was 4/7 divided by 3, which I then hinted to you became 4/7 divided by 3 over 1. So I was telling you the steps, which became 4/7 times by 1/3. So can you just tell me the answer to that calculation? And the last one was 5/8 divided by 1/4. And I told you that it was then 5/8 times by 4 over 1. So can you tell me that answer? So I was trying, in the 3 questions, I was trying to show you the method before teaching. Have a go, shout out your answers. Oh, there's so many more shout outs. Hi Alice in Bell Broughton. Hi Jensen. Yes, Liam, yeah, with keep, flip, change, KFC. Keep, flip, change, KFC. I like this one. I found out this one yesterday. It's a little song. It says, dividing fractions as easy as pie. Flip the second fraction, then multiply. And don't forget to simplify before it's time to say goodbye. Dividing fractions as easy as pie. Flip the second fraction, then multiply. And don't forget to simplify before it's time to say goodbye. I like that one. Oh, got some answers coming in. Brilliant. Hi, Isaac in Essex. Hi, Adnia in Leicestershire. Hi, Finley and Erin in Bromsgrove. Oh, someone said their puppy Martha is watching. My daughter Martha is asleep in the room up there. Okay, so let's go through it. I said, get a pizza and halve it. And then halve that half. And what fraction do you have? So it was 1/4. So a half divided by 2 is 1/4. Okay, with this one I showed you the method. So 4/7 divided by 3. You would make it 4/7 divided by 3 over 1. Then you would do the magical flip, the KFC. So then it would be 4 times 1 is 4, and then 7 3s, 21. Great. And then with this one again, showed you the method. 5/8 divided by 1/4. So you would spin it around. 5 times 4 is 20. 1 times 8 is 8. You can simplify it into a mixed number if you like. That's absolutely great. Well done. Right, I think I've done enough talking and enough modelling. This is the time of the lesson where it's your go. So I tend to put about 4 to 6 challenge questions up. I put them 3 at a time. So I'll put 3 up, come and have a look. I'll go away again, then you try and do the 3. Again, you can just watch, or you can take part, or you can put them on the feed, up to you. So question 1, question 2 and question 3. I would like you to do 2/3 divided by 2/5. 6/8 divided by 3/10. And I'd like you to do 6/12 divided by 1/7. So I'm starting with the fractions divided by fractions. Off you go. Hi Louis in Somerset. Hi Evan age 9. Oh, these guys, these answers are amazing. Madeline, age 9. Well done. Well, oh, I'm so happy scrolling back and seeing all these amazing answers. Like I say, everyone, it's not about getting the answers right, it's about taking part. And this is really only taught in year 6, so if you're not in year 6, you're even just watching, it's amazing. Oh, good. That's a really good question. If you want to have a go at simplifying, have a go at simplifying. That's absolutely fine. I do get some really, really good questions from you guys. So, yeah, if you want to have a go at simplifying, absolutely great. I think today I'm just focusing on the method because there's obviously a few different steps. If there is an obvious simplification, I'll show it to you. So, 2/3 divided by 2/5, but we don't divide with fractions, weirdly. We change it to multiplication, and then it spins these two around, so it becomes 5 over 2. 2 5s are 10, 2 3s are 6. So that could be simplified to 1 and 4 over 6, which then could be simplified again to 1 and 2 over 3. Okay? So if you got this answer or if you got this answer, well done. Question 2, 6 over 8 divided by 3 over 10. We change that to a multiplication sign. The 10 goes on top, the 3 goes on the bottom. You can do it like this, or you can keep writing out the new calculation. I probably would actually write it as I change it, but I haven't got enough room on my whiteboard. So 6 10s are 60. 1 8 is 8, 2 8 is 16, 3 8s are 24. And again, you could simplify that, but that's got a lot of work. Again, I just want to focus on the method. This one, so change that to multiplication, 7 on the top, 1 at the bottom, 6 7s are 42, 1 12 is 12. Okay? So I hope that's making sense. Well done if you had a go at simplifying. Right, now in this time, the questions, we're dividing a fraction by a whole number, so there's an extra step involved. So, question 4, question 5 and question 6. By the way, I do like my array of whiteboard pen colours, so forgive me, I keep changing them. It's 2 over 8 divided by 5, 3 over 7 divided by 3, and then 9 over 10 divided by 6. Go on, team, have a go. Hi, Nathaniel Lay in Year 5 from Long Stanton. Yes, I have already done a lesson on simplifying fractions. It is in my videos somewhere, or if you go on my YouTube page and look under the playlist fractions, it will be in there. If you really can't find it, send me a message and I'll send you the link to it. Oh, well done. Answers coming in. Fantastic. Well done. Amazing. Am I a teacher? Yes, I am a I'm a primary school teacher. I don't have a class at the moment because I've got a little girl, but I'm a private tutor, and now apparently I'm an online tutor. But I do help in a secondary school with maths. So yeah, definitely a primary school teacher. Let's have a go at this. Let's get this finished. So 2/8 divided by, now remember we make it 5/1. We have to make that whole number into a fraction. And then next method is 2/8. We spin it, so it's then 1/5. And then we can do our multiplication. So 2 times 1 is 2, and 8 times 5 is 40. And if we want to simplify that, that is 1/20. So 3 divided by 7 divided by, so that's 3/1. And then we do 3/7 times by 1/3. 1 times 3 is 3, and 7 3s are 21. We know we can simplify that really, really clearly because 21 is in the 3 times table. So it will be, so we divide the top and the bottom by 3. That'll be 1/7, 1/7. Last one. So what we do is we do 9/10 divided by 6/1. And then we spin that around. So it's then 1/6. 1 9 is 9, and 10 6s are 60. Okay? Well done today, especially with it being a Friday. You've done a lot of hard work with fractions this week. Thank you for joining in all the regular people that I watch. Liam, and we've got Harry and Sam and Maya and Hallie Beth and Harry, and so many people, Katie, that watch regularly. But welcome if you're new. I can tell you now that next week we're going to be doing area and perimeter, and there's gonna be some quite easy revisions lessons where we do area of shape, like area of rectangles, area of squares, areas of triangles, areas of parallelograms. So it starts with what you've already known at school, and I will push it a little bit higher for year 5 and year 6. So absolutely fine for anyone in Key Stage 2 next week with area and perimeter. Have a lovely weekend. Again, if you're new, I post a challenge question up based on this lesson straight after the lesson is finished. So if you just hang around on the page, get an adult just to hang around with you, the challenge question will pop up. Thank you.